Hello, welcome to the House of the Spirit. Welcome home. Today we're having a reading for something hidden that wants to be revealed to you right now. You can choose your pile with the tarot card the tarot deck that I'm using, or you can choose with your zodiac signs. So the first pile we have Scorpio, Cancer, Virgo, and Aquarius. Second pile we have Pisces, Leo, Capricorn, and Aries. The third pile we have Sagittarius, Libra, Taurus, and Gemini. Okay. I will now begin the reading, so I'll see you in your chosen pile. Okay, pile number one, welcome to your reading. Let's see what the fairies have for us. Okay, Titan, the Sylph, number 45. I feel like we have two more, so let's see. The Singer of Courage, number 8. And Undressing of a Salad, number 31. Interesting. Okay, let's see what the Mystical Kipper has. Okay, 2. Work, Occupation, 34. And Living Room, 21. Oh, okay, very interesting. Somebody's working from home. Very interesting. Okay, let's see. I can put those here. Okay, so for the tarot cards, let's see. What do we have for pile number 1? Okay, right off the bat, the Devil card, Strength card, very powerful first cards, 8 of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, 3 of Swords, King of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. Wow. And the 6 of Cups. Very interesting. Let's just put all the cards to the side so you can see them better. Okay. So this reading is about something hidden or unexpected and that wants to be revealed right now. We have a timing, we have a time frame here that is suggested by the card Living Room, and it's from 24 hours to 4 weeks. So there's also one thing that's really popping out for me here is the fact that you have the Kuan Yin statue. Kuan Yin or Kanon is the bodhisattva of compassion, and often she comes up in my readings because I feel very connected to the energy. So I feel like it's very interesting that it is about a space where someone is maybe sitting down, working perhaps, and being like protected by this energy, or even having your family protected by this energy. Maybe this will resonate with some of you. And then we have work occupation. It's a card that's exactly about what your job is. And I feel like this reading is talking to you about something about your job or your career. But what's interesting here is that living room is an enclosed space, and this sort of work and occupation is specifically referring to outside occupations and physical jobs. That's also very interesting to me, that you have this dichotomy between being inside and protected and also being outside and being very lucky. There's also a part of it's not a warning, it's more like a footnote in this reading, that everything that's going on right now is very fluid, and this message is also uncertain. There's an uncertainty here. There's something that's still fluid, that's still changing. And this is underlined here by the Wheel of Fortune and the undressing of a salad. There's a part of this situation that's still up for, discussion. It's not defined yet. Maybe that's also part of the important message here, is that whatever is happening, whatever you're doing, whatever you're working on, it has your full attention. Your skills, especially intellectual skills, are really being tested in this situation. It's something where you're applying those skills, your intellect, your ideas, your inspiration. And it's also something that is offering some challenge regarding some moral a moral courage that you need to have, exactly because of the Singer of Courage, to face this. And I have to emphasize this, because we have the Devil and the Singer of Courage right next to each other, and then we have the Strength card. So I feel like this is a situation where you are specifically called to be a moral person, to be someone who knows exactly how to separate the right from wrong. It's a situation where I don't think it's going to be hard for you at all to do this. I think you have the skills are there. You are developing those skills also as you go, as you work. But there's something here that has to be balanced, that you can't really do exactly what you want when you want it. I think that you have to consider, with the Seven of Swords and the Three of Swords here, there's a lot of practicality here that needs you to consider the other people's opinions, the other person's perspective, and you need to have a little bit of guile. You need to have a little bit of, you need to be smart about this. You can't just resist. You can't just fight and be like very like righteous. I am absolutely right. I have the good is on my side. I feel like you have to be more balanced, and you have to develop your diplomatic skills. And with the Wheel of Fortune and the Six of Cups here, I feel like maybe you think there's this feeling of being cycling to the past and back again, forward and past and forward, because of the nostalgic feeling of the Six of Cups. But I feel like ultimately this feeling, there's a knowledge that's coming from being maybe triggered into some sort of memory from the past that will move you forward and make this situation develop further. I really feel like this is something related to your career. I want to be a little bit more specific, so I think I'll get some clarifiers. But this is a complex situation, and I feel like this reading is coming to you just to make you realize that this is very complex. Brute force is not going to make it. You really have to be very subtle, very elegant, very... It's not going to be very quick for you. I feel like maybe you're impatient. Maybe that's also something that is important for you to realize, is that you have to be a little bit more comfortable and realize that you're protected. Maybe that's why the living room is here, and then you have the work occupation that's more physical. Maybe you have to be a little bit less physical and more relaxed and sit down and, enjoy the ride a little bit more and enjoy that sweetness of the Six of Cups, because this is ultimately that gentleness is what's going to make you win this situation and be the person, be the right person for the job. Perseverance, a lot of perseverance, but gentleness. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like right now you're kind of torn between doing things how you like it, how you would prefer, how it would be more pleasurable for you. But yeah, the skills you have to develop, continue to develop those skills and use the skills that you already have. It's not something that you're like in the 101, it's no, you're far ahead. You are very developed. You are going to reach a very developed and evolved stage of your career or your project. You're getting there, but you have to continue to use the skills. Temperance. Yeah, you see, like very detailed. The work is it requires minutia. There's time. You have to give it time, and tighten the sylph. Sometimes it's a bit fast, right? It's the really quick-witted energy, very fast-paced, like electricity, like emails, like messages, quick messages. So I really feel like this energy is kind of stopped by the undressing of a salad here, because this is very complex. It has a lot of details. It seems like it's impossible. It's not impossible, but it's very hard. At least it's hard to see through the confusion. There's a lack of definition, and you need to be more high resolution, right? You need to see more details. Two of Wands. Okay, just let me see the next one so that okay, Knight of Wands. So ultimately, what will move you forward? I feel like it's choosing the wisdom instead of pleasure. And actually that will liberate a lot of energy. It will be once things start moving forward, it will be very explosive. I feel like it's like a slingshot, like you pull it backwards, you pull it back a little bit, and you just, a little bit more slowly, so that you have the right tension. And then when you release it, it's really fast. It's so fast that you can't even kind of perceive it, I almost feel like we're coming full circle, like from the Titan, the Sylph, to the Knight of Wands. It's almost like, okay, you're very fast paced now. Your mind is running and you have a lot of things to do. You want to do them, but it's hard to put everything together, and the pieces are a little bit scattered. You need more time. You need more. You need to evolve and to develop the skills a little bit more and be very detailed. And it's going to seem like it's a slow process and that you have to wait for others, and to be in a collaborative effort maybe, and expect something from others. And then you have to be very pragmatic, you have to be very down to earth, and really just in a more physical and less intellectual state of mind. But then in the end, so maybe this is what is hidden, is that it feels like you're entering this phase of maybe a little bit slow and maybe a little bit not so, it's not very enjoyable maybe to be just thinking of certain things that maybe you don't enjoy. It's like this Three of Swords and Seven of Swords is, okay, I have to do this. It's not something that I it's innate for me. It's not something that I always dreamt of doing, but it is, those are the steps needed for you to eventually move forward and do exactly what you want. Follow your dreams and passions, and be loved for them. Be nurtured and enjoyed, and also share so much emotional sweetness, and I feel like there's certainly a sense of sharing your memories. So maybe this also has to do with your past, in the sense that you might be compiling something from the past and trying to gather information, like solving a mystery, like finding treasure, finding hidden treasure. And maybe that requires the skills to kind of convince people of things, to show you some things that you haven't seen. There's also another layer that I see here in this reading, that maybe in the end of this process, you will move to someplace else, maybe even move, change your residence, change your place of work, because we have the work occupation outside and the living room. I feel like this is a change of environment. I'm not sure if they're in the same place where you can maybe you can be combining them both. Maybe that's also, it might also be a message here that you have to balance this outside occupation with the inside occupation, with the what you do inside with what you do outside. Because these are two ways to use your energy. In the living room is a lot about timing too. So something that's happening in the next 24 hours or 4 weeks. So actually, this reading is also telling me this, is that maybe you think that if you do things slowly, everything will be so delayed, but actually, no. What is happening is that if you slow down, you will accelerate things. You will, like when you least expect it, it will work for you and you will be fine to go. You just have to be patient, really. Okay, so beautiful reading. Thank you so much for this. And if you also enjoy this reading, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And like and share the video if it resonated with you. I hope to see you in the next video. Bye. Okay, pile number 2. Let's see what the fairies have for you. 2. Okay. Let's see. So the guardian at the gate, number 3. And the master maker, number 22. It's really interesting. The 3 and a 4. Okay, so let's see what the Kipper has to say. Okay. High honors, number 25. And bereavement, 19. Okay. Maybe something like this. So let's see what the tarot card has to say about a hidden or unexpected situation. Okay, so these 2 cards, I will show them right away. So we have the Queen of Swords and the 8 of Swords. Interesting. Okay, I was thinking that something else wanted to come out. Let's see what else. This one, the Page of Pentacles. The cards are strange. The Wheel of Fortune. It's like they want to speak. Okay. The Chariot. Two of Pentacles. The Lover's card. The Knight of Swords. I was going to say the Page. I don't know why. The Seven of Swords. And the Six of Swords. Okay. Let me just line them up so that you can see them. Interesting. So what's really interesting about this reading is that the cards are kind of confirming each other. So the guardian at the gate and bereavement are a very interesting combination, because guardian at the gate is about something that is starting. There's an opening, something is opening, and bereavement is exactly telling you that something has ended or something is ending. So these, I feel, are a part of the same message. So maybe you're not expecting this to happen, or I feel like you are coming from this, like this is how you feel about things right now, that you lost something that was very important to you, very dear to you, but that loss opened a door, a gate. There's an opportunity coming for you because of that loss. So there's a reframing of that experience that is happening for you. And what's very interesting is that High Honors is a card of new opportunities, new doors that are opening too. And both High Honors and Master Maker are about long-lasting success. They are about achievement. They're about something that you are going to build that is going to be a legacy. So it's very interesting how the cards are interconnected. So I feel like you lost something that was very dear to you. Maybe it was a loved one, and that void opened something, opened a portal, a gate for you to express your talents, for you to be seen as someone who is going to do something very significant, very important for maybe for your family, or I feel like it's for society. Like I feel like whatever you lost made you capable, made you even seen by others as someone who could change the world, who could like open portals for other people to move through. Now, for the tarot cards, I feel like there was a time when you felt like this change was very confusing. Like you were left in a place lost and wondering and kind of hoping to see where things would land. Like it's like something exploded in your life and then you didn't know what was what. So I really feel like this might be some grief process that you went through. And I feel like what is unexpected here is how that grief is going to turn around and turn into something incredible for you, and something that will move you forward into a new world. So right now I feel like you are kind of torn. You are not really moving to that place yet. You are still doubting maybe. And this reading is about something that's hidden, unexpected. So I feel like you're not expecting to move towards exactly what you want because of the loss. But that's exactly what is here for you, if it resonates, if you want to claim it for you. And I feel like at the end you will also find some sort of agreement or a peaceful resolution for a situation that you didn't realize could be good for you. And I think it's going to be something that you're not expecting. It's something that you didn't expect it to be like this. Okay, so I want to clarify a little bit because I feel like this is a little bit too vague. Let's see. The Hierophant. Yeah, I really feel like this has something to do with the legacy, with a family legacy, someone in your family that went to the other side of the veil and maybe has something to say to you. If you connect that way, if you can be open that way to receive that wisdom. The Fool. Yeah, I feel like you can start over. You can start something amazing, something that is life-changing, something that will attract also a lot of good energy around you. The Hermit. Yeah, I really feel like you will come to an understanding about how the absence of whatever this was that was very important to you has made you wise, has made you grow up and be so strong. This is a Justice card. Yeah. So I feel like you're going to have the ability to balance the karmic void that this person left. And I feel like what's hidden is that power that you have, that wisdom that you have. You're still not aware of how masterful and how skilled you really are. Ah, maybe you have to change. Something has to change a lot. And I feel like it's in the perception of others so that you can, by the eye, because this is, she's blindfolded, right? She's acting with faith, good faith. Justice is blind, right? And but she's moving into a whole new life, a completely different direction, leaving something behind. People who were maybe not very honest with you, people who didn't deserve that power. And I feel like once you move away, you will see how unjustly you were treated. Huh. So your surprise is to be seen as a person who has achieved a tremendous, I feel like there's this sense of achievement, but it's even more than that. It's something so palpable and so, I feel like, it's like that feeling of exhilaration. It's more in the body. It's not so much like in papers, because that's what the energy of this first part of the reading is more like paperwork, studying, understanding details about, the pragmatic aspects of life, understanding, contracts, signing, maybe understanding things from a very logical, rational point of view, kind of being kind of lost in that, more like bureaucracy. But then there's something, there's like a powerful connection to spirit that is hidden here, that is much more, it's so much more beyond that very mundane tasks, very simple tasks. So it's transcending that mundane and going into like the myth. So it's like your own hero's journey, and not only you being aware of how heroic you can be, how knowledgeable, how wise you can be, and how much you can represent your ideas and your ideals and defend them and be the pioneer, but also to be a light for others, to be regarded by others as someone who has achieved in life. But what is most important here for me, I feel like, is how you regard yourself, first of all, because if you don't see this in yourself, you won't really accept the feedback anyway. But I really feel like you have to depart, you have, with the 7 and the 6 here, you really have to move away from a certain frame of mind, from a certain way of doing things that maybe was connected with this loss. And maybe that this is what's hard for you to do right now, or to see happening totally right now, because you're still, with the Chariot and the 2 of Pentacles, you're still kind of juggling between two worlds. You want to be your own hero, let's say, your own driving force, but you're still kind of juggling and trying to keep this loss close to your heart, but I feel like starting from scratch and understanding that you have the wisdom to do everything, not by yourself, but with a completely different energy. If you understand that you can do that, you can let this go completely, this gate will massively open for you, and it will be the way to achieve, the way to create this massive legacy that people will want to be around this, they will want to participate in it and share something very beautiful with you. Here with the lovers, I think you'll meet people who are very like-minded. You will feel like there's this karmic balance. You will really feel like justice has been made, and this is very, very important in this reading, because with the high honors and justice, what other people perceive and the people around you, how they perceive you, is very, very important, and it's very meaningful right now. So I feel like, yeah, this is what's unexpected. What is hidden is the amount of wisdom and power that you already have and hold to complete this beautiful task that you have at hand. So, beautiful reading. Thank you so much for this. If you also enjoy this reading, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and like and share the video if it resonated with you. I hope to see you very soon. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. Let's see what the fairies have for you. That is about something hidden or unexpected. Let's see. The Rar, number 52. It's a bit dark right now. I hope that you can see everything properly. The Bodacious Bodak, number 59. Okay, let's see what the mystical keeper has for you that is hidden or unexpected. Theft, number 24. And short illness, number 31. Okay, let's see, what do the tarot cards have to say? Let's start with these. 7 of Arrows with insecurity. 5 of Bows with empowerment. 4 of Vessels with boredom. The Blasted Oak. This is a Tower card. The Knight of Vessels with Eel. Let's see if we can get some more cards. This one and these. Okay, a little bit too many cards, but let's see. Ace of Arrows, the Breath of Life. 5 of Vessels with Ecstasy. The Wanderer. This is the Fool card. And 8 of Stones with Skill. These 2 cards I'll leave for the end. Okay. So I feel like this reading is actually very, very clear and very to the point, very surprising. basically what it's saying in general is that you have to be very aware of your intentions and the energy that you are putting in your actions and in your day-to-day activities, because what you think right now is going to shape everything that's going to happen from now on. So this is why we have the Rar and the Bodacious Bodak. The Rar is about grounding yourself and being very aware exactly of your intentions and of what you're doing, so that the energy doesn't float too much and doesn't become too erratic or just caught up in potential form instead of being able to be manifested. And the Bodacious Bodak is the sabotager, the saboteur. So it might be your inner saboteur or someone else's energy around you. So it's very important that you are very aware of the energies around you and what you're letting in to your mind, what you are watching, the music you're listening to, the art you are looking at. Whatever you're absorbing in your environment is really, really important. And with theft and short illness, I really feel like something is stealing your energy, and this reading is about something hidden, something unexpected, and I feel like you are being warned that something is stealing your energy. Short illness to me tells me that it's something very transient, it's very quick, it will end really fast, but it's unpleasant, right? The feeling is unpleasant. So this is also confirmed here with the Seven of Arrows, with insecurity and the Four of Vessels, with boredom, something around you and something about your thoughts, right? Maybe there's ideas that are coming to you that are not your own, that are affecting you. With the Seven of Swords here, I feel like this is something in your environment that is creating this feeling of not being welcomed, not being really supported, nurtured even. Maybe you are having difficulty also reaching that fountain, that spring of pure energy that's inspirational for you, that is motivating. And this might also be something that you're not really aware of, and that's wearing you down, that's tiring you, maybe making you have like a weakened immune system even, or feeling sad for no reason. And maybe it's something that's kind of puzzling you even, like why is this happening to me? I don't understand. That there's this lack of awareness, a lack of grounding, lack of understanding of how profoundly this is affecting you. And I feel like once you understand what it is, it's going to come very clearly to the surface, and it's going to purify your intentions. So there's some truth that's coming out here about your context, your current context, that is going to purify your intentions. So I feel like this reading is also warning you so that you're not too surprised, you're not like caught off guard when a certain truth emerges. Because okay, I feel like someone is competing with you, and it's taking your power away, it's dragging you down. Maybe it's something that you're not aware of. So maybe it's someone that you think is your friend, and it's or maybe it's someone that you're trying to help, but that person doesn't want to be helped, and that person just ends up draining your energy. because I feel like you have the power to cooperate, but it's not good to cooperate. It's like you should end that relationship or that dynamic. You don't have to cut that person off if it doesn't fit with your current situation. But I think that once that truth emerges, it's going to be a release for you, like a relief also for you. With the Five of Vessels here, I feel like you have to let go of a little bit of an expectation. There's this feeling of maybe a disappointment, but at the same time there's a relief here because you have the Fool, and there's this feeling of freedom, of not being worried about what people think, about what other people are like judging you or what they think of you, and that finally you can be valued for your skills, valued for who you want to be, and for your process, your growth process. And yeah, so this is what's, I don't think you're aware yet of how this is stealing your energy. So we have two more cards. Let's see. The Queen of Bows with hair, and the Seven of Bows with clearance. So this is really letting go of what you don't need anymore, clearance. And with the Queen of Bows here and hair, I feel like okay, I feel like this situation has been delaying your life. So it's because the hare is a very quick animal, and it's very abundant. They procreate with abundance. They're very quick. I feel like there's a lot to give. You have a lot to give. You have a lot to live for, and the situation is sucking you dry. It's like really draining for you. So let's see if we can get some more clarification on this situation. What is the context here? The Great Bear. This is Judgment. And the Five of Arrows with frustration. Yeah, I feel like you keep on running into the same energy, the same issues over and over and over again. So this situation for me is, this reading is revealing a situation that is repeating itself. So whatever you have in your life that's very monotonous and it's very repetitive, and you keep arriving at the same place each time, it's really warning you like it's time to move on. Whatever makes you feel like you are, it's like Groundhog Day, you know, that movie. It's very frustrating, very annoying, but it's very realistic, right? The metaphor is so nice. That movie is really good. You just keep on waking up in the same day, and people say the same things, and if you feel like whatever makes you feel like that, that's the situation that needs to change right now, so that you can move on with your life and not be drained by it. You can either cut this situation completely of your life, or you can, it's a very possible situation here with the Blasted Oak, Ace of Arrows, the Judgment. It's very possible and practical. Or you can just really change yourself and just be yourself and not care. If you can be yourself and you don't care about what this dynamic is producing anymore, if it doesn't affect you, that's the way to go. If it still affects you and you need distance, try to get that distance, because you will improve, you know, from day to night, from night to day. The change it's just a complete purification of your intention and of your energy, of your mind, of the way you talk, the way you eat, the way, everything you do. It's like even the food will taste better. Everything will be renewed in your energetic body if you can distance yourself from this life draining situation. So this is what's hidden. This is what's unexpected right now for you. I feel like this reading is coming to you for this reason, for you to give a little bit more attention to whatever situation in your life you feel like is draining you of your energy. Whatever situation is very repetitive, this situation is very repetitive, it's very boring, it's very frustrating, and this is what needs to change. You need to go beyond that. You need to move on. And you're perfectly able to do it. It will require a little bit of courage, because if you have the Fool and the Five of Cups here, there is a little bit of a disappointment energy, but it won't last very long. So because you have the mastery of your own energy again, so you will have access to that wellspring of energy, your purity of intent. And you won't need this dynamic anymore in your life. So you're free. Yeah. Really cool reading. Thank you so much for this. Beautiful. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Also, if you did, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like and share the video if it resonated with you. And I hope to see you again very soon. Bye.